Ahoy, space travelers! We are Gaming by Gaslight. Welcome back to Sunless Skies. We are just kind of wandering right now because right now I don't really know what it is we're looking for. All I know is that we are looking for something. Also, how much money do we have? Money. Where do I see my money? It's over here, isn't it? Yes. We're a long ways away from being able to hold like the ultimate super mega Moloch train. I don't know if the different trains have different, like, speeds or fuel efficiencies yet. I assume that's something that we'll see at some point in the future, but that may not be a feature that actually, like, exists right now. But I have to say, I do hope that trains get a little faster in the future, because not that I don't mind, like, the transit times and just kind of wandering around, but eventually, once, like, you get to know where everything is, like having to take forever, or what can sometimes feel like forever, in order to, you know, traverse between places does get a little bit tiresome at points. But for now, everything is still new and fresh and shiny, so it's not too much of a problem. And plus, you know, even if it did become a problem, I can at least spare you guys, you know, from any eventual tedium of travel by just, you know, editing away. Aha! Something of interest. All the way the heck over there. Well, I mean, to be honest with you, we probably want to still be, like, searching this way, because yeah, different places can be reasonably close together. But we do know that our, like, actual transporty thingy to bring us to Albion is over somewhere at the edge of the map. Well, I guess what we could do is we could go to this new place and then, like, circle down along the edge that-a-way, like, in a counterclockwise fashion until we run into what it is we're looking for. This is a lovely island. I like this island. I could retire to this island. I mean, it's reasonably small, but I mean, when you compare the size of the train versus this, of course, then again, I don't really have a good sense of scale, because we don't ever see, like, individual people. Like, would an individual person just be, like, a dot compared to this? Like, I have to assume this is a reasonably large train, because it looks like just like the locomotive, but we do have, like, 10 crew members, a whole bunch of space for cargo, and, you know, various supplies of, you know, variously useful natures. Colored searchlights play across the clouds. They cast wild shadows haloed in pink and green. So I have to assume this is the inconceivable circus, and what in the hell is this? Nilsson's Point, okay, cool. Cool story. Alright, Corkery Cove. That sounds like a cool place to visit. There's the big top, that's awesome. Come on, you gotta... Oh, and I rammed myself right into it. Good job. Good job, Gaslight. Holmir and Plenty's Inconceivable Circus. Oh dear. There we go. Alright, we've, like, horribly mangled our ship. I swear, I've taken more damage just, like, bumping into things than I have actually, you know, wandering into things. Alright, so we've got our supplies. Probably want a bit more fuel, a bit more supplies, because why not? We could buy some bronze wood here, but I don't know why I would do that. Ooh, a good price for seeds. Not bad. And some dude is selling souls. Not that we need those souls right now. Oh, no, we only have 4 of the 5 souls required. We'll get some more souls later. No doubt. Alright. A traveling circus has settled here, too afraid to go further, and too afraid to turn back. Its clanking, gaudy locomotive scavenges such audiences as it can from nearby homesteads and delivers them an evening of shabby, desperate big-top magic. Whatever glories the circus might have known are long lost, the Big Top is less busy than a church on a Tuesday afternoon. Nevertheless, the usher greets you as you disembark. "You're just in time," he says, making a practice gesture towards the tent. "The show's about to begin. Please, this way." Not entirely sure what kind of voice I was attempting with that, but attempt I did. Alright, let's attend to the performance. Huzzah! Aside from your crew, the tent is practically deserted. A few rubes are laid out on the benches, fast asleep. A distinguished old gentleman is reading a yellowing newspaper. No one particularly reacts when the ringmaster thunders into the ring on a horse-drawn Calliope. Calliope. It's probably a Calliope. Singing of the night's delights. That's a never new word. I feel like I should know that word, but I don't. Anyway, getting back to the story. Singing of the night's delights with the enthusiasm one would expect for a full tent. God bless, like, artists who are, like, actually committed to their work even when they don't have an audience. Gotta appreciate that kind of dedication. The humiliated magician attempts a routine with elaborate mirrored contraptions, but his trapdoors don't open, and the secret panels don't fully close. He offers a few improvised quips, however, to no one in particular. Then the bereaved acrobat swings from a single trapeze. Their act is obviously meant for two, but they persevere, and force a smile throughout. Afterwards, the pensive clown trips into the spotlight, dropping the balls he juggled. It's silent enough to hear them hit the floor. It ends when the headstrong, strong woman lifts a very large barbell over her head. She repeats this several times when the crowd's reaction isn't as enthusiastic as she'd have liked. After the performers have taken their bow and departed, they can be seen sitting outside their tents. Kind of feel bad for them. Ooh, we can actually enter his caravan, apparently. Cool. I feel bad for this. A circus should always, you know, have stuff. Let's see. Port report. There we go. Big Top makes for a striking image in the fogs of the Reach, but it's not nearly as imposing as the massive obelisk floating nearby. Some enterprising soul has hung some bunting between it and the Big Top. As for the circus itself, outside of the performers, it is practically deserted. You may be the first new face in the audience in quite a while. Interesting. Ooh, Hybris. Abandoned magic show and discarded playbill are all you have to go on. Oh, right. That's continuing on that quest for the missing colonists. Yeah, let's start with that, and then we might as well take the time to talk to everyone here. We'll get to Albion someday, I promise. The humiliated magician sighs as he inspects your playbill. That pair of rogues! It would be an insult to chicanery everywhere to call them charlatans. His shoulders sink. I would know. He stands and walks over to a cabinet in the far corner of his caravan. He opens a small drawer and produces a slim, heart-shaped key. There's a locked suitcase in my old house on Port Prosper. It has a red door near the station. If you could fetch that for me, I should be able to help you. It has all my old paraphernalia. Okay, cool. Cool story. Might as well take this opportunity. Visit the old ringmaster. The ringmaster is sat on a fat cushion, idly shuffling a worn pack of playing cards. He smiles wearily at you. I asked the cards about you. He draws from the top of the deck and sets them on the table. They say you can help. Then places them back into the deck and bids you shuffle and draw for yourself. The cards are the same. He smiles the same weary smile. Looks like they haven't changed their minds. Ooh, shiny. Is this your card? Okay. Oh wait, do I have to... Oh, okay, right. I was gonna say for a second there, because it's like the same icon as this. For a second I thought it's like, hey, do I have to give up my wardrobe? It was expensive and expansive. Let's see, the ringmaster shuffles, cuts, and deals. This is what work I can offer you. Alright, so we can repair the magician's props. We could accept a commission to reclaim the acrobat's twin. Purchase costumes for the clown. Ah, dang, we actually had, you know, if we actually require these particular silky things here, we totally could have done that. After commission. Let's look for the acrobat's twin, because that sounds like it requires no real work on our part. They take turns, I think, running away. There's no point in sending anyone to reclaim them, as they won't come back until they get into trouble. And the cards say that trouble's found them again. You'll find them in Lustrum. Ooh, we've actually been there, and we now have one in the cards, whatever that means. I want to talk to all these people, but at the same time I want to keep moving on in our search for Albion, so... Tough call. We'll talk to the acrobat, because he's the guy we're working with right now, and then we'll kind of like, as we come back, we'll take a look at everyone. They half raise themselves from their deep cushions in greeting you and bid you sit across from them. They ask how you enjoyed the show, and before you can answer, they apologize for their performance. I'm nothing by myself, they say. Without my twin there to catch me, or there to leap for me to catch, it's quite dull. But they're trying to break themselves from the circus again. Okay, cool, cool. And it is not time for a performance, so we will move on. And be saved. That's true. I mean, everyone can be saved, probably, maybe. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll circle down here, or we'll circle around, and it doesn't really look like we're gonna unlock anything exciting or new there. So we'll circle around, we'll head back to Trader's Wood, and we will continue kind of like doing a counterclockwise circle until we get up to Port Prosper. Well, unless we really need to go back to reduce our terror, depending on how things go. But anyway, with that in mind, since we're basically just backtracking now, I will, as always, cut away until we find something interesting, so see you shortly. Alrighty then, looks like we have made it back to the Trader's Wood. That's generally good enough for me. Alright, there is a pirate apparently taking aim at us, which I cannot abide by, because, you know, I will not be bullied, good sir. Oh, that was possibly a mistake. Alright, let's circle around him a little bit here as we get our bearings, and also let our heat cool down. Just a little bit. Whoa, Jimmy. Okay, remember, Gaslight, you gotta lead them. I mean, yeah. This guy's an actual active combatant, not, you know, an innocent civilian or something that you don't need to lead quite so much, but, nonetheless, some leading is indeed required, and also I really suck at shooting. So these engagements are probably going to take longer than they really need to. Oh, that was a daring move. I'll be honest, I gotta start, like, thinking more in nautical terms of, like, port and starboard. Oh, hell. Rather than, like, left and right. And, like, make sure that I keep in mind, like, the relative angles. There you go. Get bent, son. We'll... Ooh. Alright. I mean, my gut says I probably should have just repaired a little, but, what the heck. We can survive a little while longer, probably, maybe. Oh, there's another guy. You know what? Why not shoot him again? Wood as wide as a sea. The boughs groan, the leaves whisper. That all sounds very cool. Ballsy, Gaslight! That was a bold move. Basically rolling right in. Let him too much there. Let him a little too much. But we probably want to practice on these chumps while we get the ins and outs of good naval combat. Oh, he tagged me just a little bit there. Considerably... Whoa. Oh! That sure learned him, didn't it? Alright, let's see here. I mean, we could gain unusual... Well, we don't really need unusual cargo. We really do want our hull back, don't we? Only 4. It's not terribly great, but... You know, not terribly bad either. So let's pull into port, resupply, yeah, get our condition, and yeah, then we'll just kind of keep moving. So I will, as always, see you again shortly. Well, 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 what in the 9,000 hells are we looking at here? That is what they call in the industry, holy shit, what the hell is that? Oh boy. Well, oh god, why did I shoot that? But I shot it. It is a wraith of some kind, a horrible, aberrant specter from the 9 layers of hell. And, yeah. Oh, come on, Wraithy boy, don't, oh god, why? Why never learn? Where'd it go? Where'd the Wraith go? Alright, the key to good combat is to, yeah, actually use the thrusty engines as little as possible. Give him the old tip-top. The old tip-top maneuver right there. Alright. Ooh, what's this? Explore the captain's cabin or raid the safe. Ooh, a reach marauder. Okay, what's our odds here? 100% chance, get some unusual items, or just some regular old sovereigns. Not terribly many, but, you know, it was some, and that was some exciting combat, so I'm gonna kinda, you know, sneak off again until we find something of particular ooh, hold on. There is some ironwood there, which is good, because we need to deliver... Who are we delivering ironwood again to? Is... Port Avon, yes. 5 more are needed, okay. Yeah, so we got that. Anyway, I'll cut away again until we once more come across some interesting, mysterious sight. And, yeah, see you shortly. Oh, wait. We found something. Here are the Heart of Wood, silent and solemn. Which tells me there's got to be something around here. I mean, this wouldn't pop up if there wasn't anything. I mean, this is something. This might be one of those areas. Yes, seeing stuff popping up at the edge of the screen here, so there's almost definitely one of those points in the... Ooh, we can actually reduce some of our terror here. I mean, we could get some repairs, which are also useful. Oh, wait, no, we can't. Never mind. I mean, 75% not bad, but let's repair our hull a little bit instead. Harvest some more wood. I mean, we're close to something. Whatever the heck that island is. It's got some spooky stuff that's like raising our terror at extra speed, which is, you know, scary, as always. The Heart of the Woods, silent and solemn. Interesting. The Regent's Grave. Oh wait, this is what that area, like, from here is. Oh, so this isn't actually anything terribly new after all. Never mind. Alright. And I'm still left wondering where the heck is that dang blasted transport station thingy. Man, we're actually gonna have to go back to New Winchester soon. I mean, if only for the sake of resupplying, but I don't want to go back yet. Gotta figure out a way to get this to go up slower. I think just better stats would do it. Ooh, Lappin Lake. Not bad, there's a wraith down there, just wraithing it up. Does that look like a building down there? Might be. Guess it's worth checking out. Anyway, I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing, and when we find something interesting, or end up becoming something interesting, I'll cut back in. But not before we investigate this, just in case. Yeah, we'll do this. Haha, success! Alright. Ooh, a sky chest. Alright, what do we get? Light burns within. Vision of the heavens. A silver idol rests inside the cage, 4 wings extended from its hunched shoulders. Made from moonstone, your navigator says in a hushed voice, to amplify the light of the stars. Ooh. Well, let's see. Oh. Alright, never mind. Nothing too terribly exciting was found there. You seeing something down there? Like, little... Oh, these are branches of a great tree, or possibly horrible monstrous tentacles reaching for us. One or the other. Or those are like literal, that's a literal rip in the fabric of space-time. It could be any number of these things, I suppose, but yeah. Alright. I will see you guys again shortly, like. Oh, this is actually interesting. Wherever we are, the region's tiers, this little waterfall-y place, something's fighting something over there. But yeah, it's actually causing our terror to go down. Ah, hell. Let's get out of here. That's a lot of pirates. I mean, we could probably take them, but we don't really have... Oh, and the light has gone. The light is faded, so God help us all. Alright, see you later. Hello, hello, hello. The inscription on the memorial to the unknown rat is dedicated to those brave Ratus Faber who gave their lives in the early exodus to heaven. Ooh. Interesting. Memorial to the unknown rat. Alright. Ooh, look at that. It's actually causing us to lose a little bit of terror here. Which is always good. Incidentally, if the engine's not running, do we lose fuel? The answer appears to be no, though we are continuing to consume supplies. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Didn't realize there were certain areas we could go to. I don't know if it's like a proximity thing or if it's just like a... Like, if it's something that lasts, like, every time we go there. Like, I don't know. Just like with the falls. Ooh, the fallows. That's ominous. Still no sign, though, of this station place that we're supposedly supposed to be able to find. I mean, they did say to go clockwise around, didn't they? Not counterclockwise. I mean, if they said clockwise, but they meant counterclockwise, then it would have been nice. Yeah, don't hit me, bro. Yeah, that's right. It's just not good business. Anyway, yeah, we better get there soonish, because, I mean, we're high on terror, we're low on supplies, and life is looking pretty dangerous right now, so you have that to worry about, I guess. Kind of thinking might be another episode where we don't actually get to go to Albion. Though I was also, just while we were traversing the depths here, I was doing a bit of reading, and we actually need, like, permits and, like, hours and stuff, basically. Like, a whole bunch of paperwork. Don't run into me, bro. Yeah, watch where you're going, dog. Okay, and yeah, we're down to our last barrel of fuel. No need to panic. We were in sight. There's no bargains available here today, unfortunately. But we can get a bit of fuel. And some supplies. I mean, yeah, it seems like we might want to hold on to... Yeah, any settlers? No settlers today. But yeah, we are, we'll write a port report. You know what, let's carry on with the whole humiliated magician stuff before we tie things off. That seems reasonable to me. Factories continue to build... right, we've read these stories before. Let's visit the Red Door. The house with the red door. Ooh, a cat. The house is a monument to the humiliated magician's old career. Props and spirit cabinets line the musty hallways. Faded posters depict the magician's noble countenance as he prepares to embark on another daring adventure into the occult. Not for the faint of heart. The pernickety factor finds much to roll her eyes at. You find the battered suitcase underneath a large tabby cat. It yowls sleepily. Someone is evidently looking after the house for the magician. Perhaps this is his cat. A garnet-studded collar reads, Monsieur Francois. It looks up at you expectantly. Yeah, we can bring it along. I mean, I'm distrustful of cats for personal reasons, but then again, the ancient Egyptians did venerate them as, I don't think as gods, but as, you know, like, very important animals. So, yeah. We should probably trust the cat. Or slit its throat and toss it overboard at the first sign of trouble in order to appease the elder gods. Whichever works. Actually, no. There's a Lovecraft story about what happens if you go around brutally murdering cats for no good reason. Right. Gotta remember these things. Gotta remember your Lovecraft friends. It'll keep you alive in these crazy times. Anyway, yeah. Might wish to meet... Oh, yeah. And an adventure. Adventures are good. Pernickety Factor gives you a look of abject disbelief when you ask her to find a suitable box to carry the cat in. Monsieur Francois proves a very amenable traveler, however, and purrs all the way back to your locomotive. Your cook is less than thrilled at having another mouth to feed. Excellent. From his home and kidnap him. Oh. Oh my. You know, the way they decided to word this makes me feel like I might have made a mistake. Oh well. Mistakes are made to happen and stuff. So, that seems like as good a place as any for us to wrap this episode up. So until the next time, as always, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button or maybe leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking, and I will see all you in the next video. Aha! Alright, quick addendum before we wrap the episode up for real. Here it is, the relay station. Also, I bumped into a traveler on the road because of my horrific driving. Alrighty then, yes. Remain in the reach. Ooh, we could travel second class, or we could apply for a travel permit. Interesting. Alright. Let's see. A stone edifice, scintillant with sigils, is encased in a contrivance of steel and brass. This is a signed Jenkins relay, allowing transport via a loophole in some cosmic mandate across the sunless wastes to a far-flung district of heaven. Its one leads to Albion, the heart of the new British Empire and the seat of Her Renewed Majesty Queen Victoria. Superintendent is a stickler for proper procedure. Alright, well, we'll apply for it. You may now... Okay, there we go. At a bronze-word kiosk, the superintendent examines your papers minutely, sticks them on a spike, then signs and stamps a small booklet for you. Your new transport permit. Union Jack Blue. He says of its cover as if it were something to be proud of. Nice. Alright. Okay, so we can travel first class if we get a ministry stamped permit. Don't know how I do that yet. Or we can go second class if we have 2 barrels of unseasoned hours. So we'll want to look for a deal on those, I guess. Alright, well. This time, see you for real.